Welcome back to Noka Media, your source for Northern Ontario homegrown media content.
Sudbury News is now censored on Facebook. If you go to their page, it'll say content cannot be viewed in Canada. This is part of the national legislation that prevents news links from being shared on Facebook, which, quite frankly, is suppressing our freedom of speech. There's no doubt about it. Now, these guys have been posting links for the last several years, but just a few days ago, they posted a video with Bob Johnston and Top Price speaking live, and I get the feeling the city of Sudbury did not like it. They were likely flagged and reported to Facebook, and now their page is gone entirely. We've got a little clip here from a YouTube video of Sudbury News this morning where he talks about it.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Sudbury News on the morning shift. I'm AJ Walsh. Glad to be here with you. Thankful that you're here with us. We are coming at you live from Sudbury, Ontario, Canada. Over the radio waves at cklu.ca. Sorry, 96.7 FM on the radio. On the internet, cklu.ca. Click on the Radio Player Canada app. You can stream us. If you download it, you can take us with you and listen to us anywhere, anytime on your favorite device. We're also streaming live at youtube.com/Sudbury News. Not Facebook anymore, because we no longer have a Facebook page. So many will be applauding that. And so it's for all those that that are happy that we don't have a Facebook page anymore. Congratulations. You did it. And there you go. And YouTube's probably next at some point. We don't censor our words like most people on YouTube do. We don't substitute words because we're worried about the algorithms and all these things, right? Because you basically want to be able to share the truth, share what is real in real time, and not feel that you have to change your language in order to submit to I don't know who it is that makes these decisions that changes language and makes it so that way you can't just speak your language and call things what they are, because there's political movements out there that are changing the landscape, but more to come, right? But we don't have a Facebook page anymore. They say it's due to the legislation from the government that no longer makes it possible to share news on Facebook. But I've been doing it for 3 years since it's, has it been out that long, the policy? Maybe 2 years. But because the page has been doing so well, we had 3.8 million views last month. And I guess because of that, we got on their radar somehow. So maybe we should feel honored that we've been canceled, because they never considered me real news to begin with. I tried to sign up as a news source on Facebook, and I gave them my ID, I gave them my business license and all kinds of things, but they said, no, sorry, you're not real news. I said, oh, okay. And then shortly after that, the Canadian government came out with their policy that made it that you couldn't share news on Facebook or Instagram. And I wasn't shut down because I wasn't real news. But I guess now I guess real news is considered to be whatever is funded by the government or receives a lot of views. Then you're real news. So, Canada, the only country in the world that you're not allowed to share news on Facebook. Canada is the only country in the world, the only country that you're not allowed to share news, whether it's local, whether it's provincial, whether it's national, international news on Facebook. You're not allowed to post it. You're not allowed to be a news organization on Facebook. You're not allowed to take news from a website and put it on. Well, people are doing it, but they have the possibility of being shut down if Facebook wants to shut them down. And there's no explanation other than the fact that they just say it's due to that policy. And so it is what it is. We were building up a large amount of followers in a short period of time, and I think that's another reason why they got it shut down. We were up to 11,000 followers, and that's in the day where they censor a bunch of people from even following it. So it would have been well over 30, 40,000 people had it been not censored from the beginning. So eventually they just shut it down. And I guess that's the future that we're looking at. The future, the cancel culture that started not too long ago that everybody loved, because when it cancels somebody that you don't want to be out there, you applaud it. But when it cancels you, then it hits home, right? So I never supported canceling anybody anytime for any reason other than if you broke a law. If you break a law, then you should be punished by the law. And that's about it. So we see a new world coming into view. Not the law of the jungle, as President Herbert Walker Bush announced it in the 90s. He announced the New World Order, which now our Prime Minister, Mark Carney, has just re-announced that his partnership with China somehow solidifies or gets us closer to the New World Order. I guess Carney wants to be the king of the New World Order. People were told they were conspiracy theorists by saying this many years ago, but this is where we're at, and I'd like to ask, what is this New World Order? What does it mean, New World? Okay, so how does it look? Like, what are your visions? What does this New World look like compared to the world we're used to, right? Can someone explain that to us? Well, it has to do with a bunch of unelected world leaders from corporations and governments that were elected from their countries, but they're not elected to sit on these world organizations that they belong to and make decisions for the world. They're elected from their countries, but nonetheless, that's what the New World Order is. It's a bunch of corporations and politicians, people in power that just assume power, and they're going to make a new economic system that has been in the works for many years. It was announced publicly in the 90s, so it was in the works even before that. And I'm sure there's a whole policing structure that goes along with it. I was told that China was the model of this New World Order, so I guess it's fitting that Carney announces it in the very country where it's the model for the rest of us. Well, at least you'll be able to get quick MRIs going forward, as they are able to in China. Maybe we'll get things built quickly. But gone are the days of anything freedom of speech, freedom of anything. As we move into this, what Carney said was the New World Order, right?
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you have a story or event you would like to see featured on this channel, just send us an email at nocaudits@gmail.com.